What's up, everybody, and welcome to the official PlayStation podcast of the KT Data Network. We are the LittleBigKast. On today's show, Robin plays a driving game called Real Life. Was that a car?
It was a farting car, but it's okay.
Drew tries to keep his bathhouse adventures on the down low.
Sick.
Yikes. Jeff gets locked up in a meeting.
Oh,
sad.
And Rachel embraces chaos and introduces us to Mondays at Moxxi's.
Yay.
It's all here on episode 57 of the LittleBigKast.
Welcome, everybody.
What's up, everybody? I'm Drew Tyler, your host today for the LittleBigKast. Sorry, Jeff is not here with us. I so apologize.
Mass disappointment.
It's like we're very much like empty, missing a major driver. Void.
A part of us.
But we're still gonna plow through. As always, I'm Drew Tyler. I'll be taking you through on the mothership on episode 57. Here with me today is Rachel Hernandez.
That is me.
Welcome, and Robin Hazlett.
Hola.
We'll tell you all about our lives, our dreams, our passions, our desires, our tattoos, and then we will go into the rest of the gaming news.
Like what you actually want to know.
The stuff that you're here for. You have to sit through the hard stuff first. So let us remind you that you can always follow us on our Twitter. We have a Facebook page. We have a Patreon that we would love to have your support on, where we plan on doing lots more with content and ideas, and we'd love your support. Shout out to Methane Cuddles, who's one of our very first and strongest supporters.
Hoorah.
So if you're looking to donate and to keep us going strong so we can stop borrowing equipment, that would be where to go. Patreon.com. But let's get started with our week. What's everybody been up to? Let's go with Rachel. What have you been doing this week?
I realized why my life has been a mess, and that's because there's so much chaos in it currently. No consistency, no schedules, no anything. It's just kind of be there when you need to be there, and hopefully you have time to do stuff later.
Wait, is that a bad thing?
Kind of.
I live for that.
No, I think
like no structure. That sounds fun.
It's stressing me out. Well, that's the thing. It's like I don't know when I'm going to be at my internship. I'm only going to be there when I can be there, and then maybe I need to come to school for a mock interview for some maybe, and then I need to do this, and then I still need to do just an teensy little bit of time of homework, and I can't set time for. I can't even talk anymore. I can't set a scheduled time for gaming when I don't know what I have time for anymore, and so that's been kind of awful.
But you did a pretty good job taking the reins on the Monday with Moxxi.
Yay, yeah, but
that was spectacular. That was like, you know what? It's Monday. You and me are going to game, and we're going to play Borderlands. We're going to call it Monday at Moxxi's. I'm like, all right.
You guys went for like 5 hours, didn't you?
It was a surprisingly long time.
Yeah, it was like from 7 p.m. until like 11.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was solid.
But of course, it was all like new content that we hadn't gotten into. So I'm just like, let's keep going. Let's keep going. We're on the space station. Let's just.
Yeah, so that's kind of what happened too. So that's kind of what I realized my life is chaotic. So that's why I decided I need to start scheduling things. So that's kind of why I came up with that idea. Is I need to do something. So just still hunting for jobs currently, which has been awful. Video game wise, I beat the Elite Four on Alpha Sapphire. Yay!
Wow.
I know, that was
I have
good.
no idea, but I think it sounds like Pokemon.
It is.
Pokemon.
I'm not in that world, but I'm impressed.
Playing some Pokemon, and that was awesome. So I beat the Elite Four. Now I need to beat it again, probably another time. So, But my team is solid, and I'm very proud of the children that I've raised.
Now, where did you find time? Where did you find time to play that game?
They're portable. So I think, so I can play them waiting for things or late at night in my bed when I should be sleeping, but it's like not the effort to walk to the TV. It's like, or I can just keep it in my bed with my chips.
I'm totally a night gamer.
Right.
It just feels like, okay, I'm going to go until I start like sleepwalking.
Right.
Like I started Witcher up like, I think Tuesday night after I'd fallen asleep Monday playing. I was facing a wall. Like I was totally just walking into a wall. I was like, okay, it's obviously I fell asleep. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. So I've been doing Pokemon, and then on Borderlands and Robin on Monday. That's pretty much really all I've had time for.
Yep.
That sounds kind of busy.
Yeah.
Perhaps I'm surprised that you don't like this like chaos.
I know, I don't.
You strike me as a chaos kind of person.
It's like not wanted chaos though. Like my internship's almost like I don't know why I'm even there. I'm literally doing this for a diploma. It's like the diploma's right here, and I have to swim through poop to get it first. It's like the most useful time wasting things I feel like are what I have to sift through, and it's just like it's dangling there, and I just have to literally sit there. And today I went to go get something framed for someone.
That
was my internship job.
That's solid.
Cool.
That's solid. I wish I had interns to do crap like that.
So that.
But wait, the main question is, are they paying you?
I don't know.
You've got to discuss that.
I don't want to. I know before I keep going.
Yeah, no, honestly. It'd make it more enjoyable, possibly, if you knew there was something.
Right, I'm kind of hoping so, but it's
when
like,
that was pitched, it was a paid gig,
and
it should be established before you sign papers and move forward. I'm just saying, like, as an instructor and as an advisor, I would say I hope.
Gotta get that money. So yeah, but yeah, besides that, it's just kind of like figuring out, and then I'm still at the crappy job too, so it's like I'm there, but I don't want to be there. I should be doing other things, so it's
Yeah.
So yay!
No, that sounds like a week.
Next?
Who's next?
I'll take it as like who's next? Like, yo.
Was that right? What'd you do?
Let's see what I did. I wasn't here this past week, so what I did was I drove down to New Mexico, and then I stayed for about 48 hours-ish, and then drove right back.
So you almost drove almost as long as you actually enjoyed New Mexico. Wow.
Yeah.
What did you call it? A turn and burn?
It was a turn and burn.
I like that. I like that term.
It's like, go straight down, turn right back. Yep.
Wee.
And so that was fun. I saw Scott while I was down there, which was very nice.
How cool
we got to watch a little bit of Daredevil and just kick back, relax, and made him watch Mad Max.
Nice.
Nice.
Productive.
So yeah, that was my previous week, and now this current week is catching up on the craziness that I had left behind, and then coming back in. Anytime
you take off for a minute, you leave a mess behind.
Yeah, it's like, oh, I'm gonna take a break, and nothing waits for you.
Nice.
But yeah, then doing Monday at Moxxi's with Rachel was like it was extremely fun.
It was fun from the outside too, because I didn't watch the gameplay as much as I watched viewers and back and forth, and I had it playing on my big TV while the kids were playing outside. So when they'd come in and stop and linger and start watching what you guys were shooting, I'd be like, this. Like I'd have to like pause it or back out of it, but I'd watch your numbers go. So that was kind of fun to see you guys toggling back and forth. Impressed. It was impressive.
Yeah.
This Monday will be a little different. We'll talk about that later. We'll probably do your Mondays at Moxxi's later, but we have a special.
Or something.
An LBK special.
A special. Because everything's special this week.
Special.
Yes.
So speaking of special, how are you?
I had a special week. No, I had a... So, wait, did you get any gaming in besides the Moxxi's, or was that about it?
That was it. I was in the car.
Which could be a game by itself. Like,
right.
I'm staying on the line. See, I'm getting points, life points for staying.
I'm not falling asleep. That's my goal. Like, it's a straight road.
I can do this. That's all.
4 hours.
I didn't do much different than my normal weeks, especially the summer weeks. I'm enjoying my chaos, I must say, Rachel. I am loving, like, what's on my schedule today?
What are we gonna do? Let's see what's happening.
I'll keep the kids alive. That's it. I'm happy with that.
You are a success as a parent. Did they breathe?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Blood anywhere left on, evidence? No,
we're good.
Wife will never know. They're okay. But no, it's been another good week. I think I'm enjoying this. Even when I get an email that's like, hey, I'd like to declare my major or come meet with you about classes, I quickly I quickly write back and go, it's gonna be hard to find me during the summer because I'm not getting paid to be there, so you won't find, like, they're always like, what's your office hours? I don't have office hours in this summer. And
funny.
I've always said we can Skype. So anybody that wants an advisement session for college, you can Skype me at night 20 and I will advise you for college. I will tell you what to take, what not to take, or whether to go. So that's kind of the fun thing. I think I almost kind of like saying that to folks and just being like, you know what, I'd love to Skype with you, but I'm not going to meet you at school.
Yeah.
You don't want to go there either.
Right.
So I'll just help you from home.
Yep.
So other than that, I played a good amount of Witcher, did my sleepwalking every night, but I'm making some good progress. I'm probably level 11 or 12 now. That's good.
Ooh.
Last night, I had the scariest moment
the scariest moment.
Okay, it wasn't scary at all. I totally just
Right?
said scary wasn't scary. I went to a bathhouse and there was all these topless women, and I was like, nobody wake up. I don't want to have to explain why there are all these naked women. Nobody wake up. I just have to play the game. I got to fight somebody. But it was really
It's just part of, you know,
a game.
I have to complete this mission, honey.
Then there was a moment when like you're out with Kira and she propositions you, like she's leading you on, but she's like just an old lover, not your new lover. And then you're like, well, do I have a role?
What do I do?
Yeah, so I played with ethics this week. It was awesome.
Okay, all right.
Other than that, I did play a little of Entwined. I
love Entwined.
It was one of the PS Play, whatever the
PlayStation
Plus like free games. So I got it then. I know they announced it last E3, and it was out the same day.
When was it PS Plus?
Like a month ago. It wasn't that long ago. Did you miss it?
Where was I? Did I read it?
Were you in Australia? Where were you? No, it was good. So I played a little bit of it. I enjoyed it. It was fun, kind of a trance-like fun. And then, other than that, the last little bit that I'm doing is I'm preparing for a weekend of no sleep. As are you, yes?
Oh, yeah, that's tomorrow. That's Friday. See, I don't even know. Yep, I'm ready for it.
You're ready for it?
I tried having a brainstorming session yesterday and did not get me very pumped, but this will be good.
Did people show up to brainstorm?
2 people, and they were very interesting people.
so the brainstorming was like a fizzle?
It was like
a little storm
It
cloud?
was kind of good because I had a brainstorming session with a bunch of like fart jokes, and this time I had a brainstorming session with a bunch of like serious people who didn't like the fart jokes we presented.
Oh.
Like we have a dark comedy idea, and it's for Pink Lines. And it's about pregnancy.
Okay, that could be. I'm okay.
So that was kind of
fun.
thing, and she wasn't very amused with it. Someone wasn't very amused with it, and we're like, "Come on,
It's
on!"
It's an interesting competition.
on.
So Rachel has a team that she's entering into the 48-hour film festival. I have a team that I've entered in many years, and so this is our weekend to basically we get a genre on Friday afternoon or Friday night. We get a genre, a prop, a line of dialogue, and a character, and then by Sunday we have to turn in a finished 5 to 7 minute film with all those pieces. So I'm ready for that. This is my 9th year going in. You've done it a couple times though, right?
Yeah, I
3?
did. I did 2.
2 of them.
I was part 2 of them.
They're fun, but it is
No sleep.
yeah,
sure.
no sleep.
No
It's
sleep for sure.
It's good. It's good. Man, it sounds like a week. Anybody want to guess what Jeff's been up to for a week?
I'm gonna say it starts with a D.
I'm
He's been chasing the big D.
Yes.
Jeff's been playing Destiny, I'm sure. Gonna guess he's probably been on raids and night strikes and whatever they call it.
And
falls.
wait, and we need to add the Hawk Moon.
Oh,
We
did
have
he
to
get
say
his Hawk Moon sometimes?
I have to
Did
say
he get
Hawk Moon at least 4 times. Hawk Moon, Hawk Moon, Hawk Moon, Hawk Moon, Hawk Moon.
House of Wolves.
He would give a full, like right here, we're going to be a little short because there's usually like a 10-minute Jeffalog about what's new in Destiny, right? There's like some sort of like
some story or experience,
Prison of
or some boss,
Elders or Tomb of Yap. I don't know it. Do you know
some
why?
type of animal.
I realized that Witcher is that much more exciting for me than Destiny because I got my level 30 in Destiny, but the FPS is not my style. I much more enjoy exploring world and talking to people and having that story surrounded. So
I
I've
want to
actually
ride a horse.
right and riding the horse, killing griffins,
Calling the horse.
Come here, Roach.
Beep beep. Yep, answer.
I do it all the time. Even if I don't ride him, I just call him. Yep, just walk around.
I don't need you. I just want to know you're there.
Yep.
That's all.
Yep. I want to know.
I need that
I just
reassurance.
sailed
Old
across to
Roach.
an island and somehow you made it too. That's so nice. No, I don't.
I love
think
you too.
I found that because Destiny's fun when I'm playing with people, but if I've got my choice, at the end of the day,
Yep.
I do enjoy Witcher a lot. Boy. That, my friends, I think that's perfect. That's 15-minute intro. Welcome to the show.
Yeah.
This is what we've been up to. If you've got anything that you want to share with us in the chat or on our Facebook page, tell us what you've been up to. Tell us what you're playing. We'd love to hear from you.
PG-13.
What level did you get to? What level did you get to on Witcher?
I'm a 12 now.
Okay.
You have to be like 10 or 12 to get into the bathhouse, so I had a goal.
Very.
Yeah.
The goal was the bathhouse.
Yeah, I mean, wait, no, it was a scary part. Remember that was
terrifying.
Didn't even get to. It was good.
I didn't even get to enjoy the enjoyable part.
I had to look over my shoulder and make sure the kids weren't waking up because it's a giant screen.
That's an awkward conversation.
Hello. Hello. But with that, let's go into Drew's news with Robin, right?
Drew's news with not Drew. All right. So now the Drew's news is like Blue's Clues, but not.
Yeah. Drew's news with no blues.
Drew's news. First off, we have Super Meat Boy coming to PS4 and PlayStation Vita. Who else is crazy excited about this.
I think so.
I never played I never played.
But I'm excited to try it.
Be prepared to make up new cuss words.
Oh,
Wow,
yes.
for
I'm
Super Meat
excited.
Boy?
Oh yeah, for Super Meat Boy. It's like, it's a very simple looking game. And if you ever watched Indie Game the movie,
No.
yeah, go watch Indie Game the movie.
It's on my queue. It's on my queue.
Fantastically done. It won an award for superb editing.
Oh, now I have to see it.
Yeah, now you got to do it.
Because that's my jam. Editing, right?
It's just like, it's
okay.
pretty.
All right.
But yeah, they featured Edmund McMillan and his name escapes me, programmer. Somebody else fill me in. But anyhow, the programmer for it, the full team, and watched them develop it and launch it on Xbox and all of the trials and tribulations that go along with it.
But that still could be a very intriguing.
Oh, it's
I love,
They did that, and they also covered Fez as well.
Oh, see, now we played Fez. I had some.
Fez is interesting.
Chat is saying that they're varied. Some people call the game the devil, to be on frustrating. F that game. So it sounds like it's been kind of
new
tough,
cuss
right?
words.
But I've watched people play it before, and you're a little wad of meat.
You are a little wad of meat, but it's so cool because they go into. I will get back to the rest of the news, but let me
We have time.
I will tangify. Let me tangify here.
First, interrupt me. So he's a wad of he's a wad of meat.
He's a wad of meat, but the girlfriend that he has to reach at the end of each level is made of Band-Aids because she completes him. She makes him not hurt anymore.
So raw meat is hurting?
Yeah, like it hurts to be raw meat. Meat Boy is always hurting, but the girlfriend completes him.
Okay.
And makes him stop hurting, and that's why they work together.
I'm trying to gather. I'm trying to understand this. Like raw meat and Band-Aids. I did not understand. Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, raw meat to me is like just needs a little bit more time on the grill and I'll eat it. Like there's no pain involved in this.
No, he was a living ball of raw meat, and it's also a fantastically frustrating game. And I think the best part is when you beat the level and then you get to watch the multiple incarnations of your tries at the very end. And so you get to watch, like, for me it's like at least 200 little meat boys like jumping all over the level. It's like
until the final one actually that sounds fun.
It's like, you've reached the end. Let's see how much you sucked.
Excellent.
News number 2.
Take it.
Uncharted, the Nathan Drake collection, is coming to PS4 this October. Take my money, please.
Excited for that. Just to have it all remastered in one place, right? Just to be able to play it.
Not having to unplug the PlayStation 4.
Right?
Yep.
And just enough time before Drake 4 comes out. Like it's close enough that I think I could squeeze all 3 in between now and next spring.
Right.
Yeah.
I think. We'll see. There's so many other things I'm doing.
Yep, just...
I love it.
Yes, beautiful, beautiful game, you.
It's exciting. If you haven't played the Uncharted series yet or at all, you must.
Yes, it just blows me away that the same studio that churned out Crash Bandicoot is like, we're going to do something really, really awesome and grown up like Uncharted and like the new Tomb Raider. I'm like, wow.
Thanks for growing up with me.
Someone's growing up. Yes.
Like, you held my hand.
Well, thank you.
And news number 3, Bethesda employee states Fallout 4 is not coming to Xbox 360 or PS3. Are we surprised?
I'm not.
Because I'm
not really.
not.
I read comments and there were a lot of people that were totally like, why? You can't do that. And I'm like, wait a minute.
That's kind of...
the way the world works. We just keep moving through the consoles.
You don't have one yet?
It's planned obsolescence.
Yes.
And why would you want to design 2 games at once? Because you have to like take this and then remaster it for another one. That's a little bit... I want you to focus on one game, on one platform, and I want you to make it really, really, really good.
Right. I feel like they're butthurt about it because things like the main titles have been coming out on both platforms. Like I think Grand Theft Auto 5 and Far Cry. Far Cry was available, for like so. Yep. I mean, this is kind of like the first one that's saying farewell. Yeah,
okay.
And I'm like, yep.
I feel okay about this, but that's because I have a PS4. Nah.
You could, yeah.
Yes.
You'll be okay.
Yes.
You'll be okay. You have something to aim for. Save your monies if your butt hurt. That's it.
Jumping back into the rumor mill, The Last Guardian may finally appear at E3 2015. Has the wait come to an end?
Has it been 6 years since they actually announced it at an E3 and said maybe, and then it fell apart? I think it was 2009. I think that they said something about it was coming, and people were like, "Yay!" Wow. And so here we are. Again, rumor.
Yes.
Chances are still. I don't know that we have a whole lot to go on.
But
with that
who knows?
Who knows? I guess we will just have to wait and see on Monday.
We'll be there. We'll let you know.
Let's see. PlayStation Now goes live for Samsung Smart TVs. Congratulations.
You can get
Samsung.
PlayStation Now on
One more place. I mean, they've already got the Sony TVs, and the PS Now is on PS4. I think the PS3 is out of beta, so you have PS Now over there. So
Right.
Is it? Yeah, it's coming. Maybe still in beta, but Samsung. Kind of strange that they would go to a competitor's TV.
I know.
That's a little weird.
It is very strange, but I think maybe the licensing deal was enough for them to, beat Samsung
to make it okay.
To make it okay.
Yeah.
We'll let you have this, but these are our terms and conditions.
Plus, it's helpful too
Sure.
because Samsung's probably a lot of people probably have Samsung TVs.
Yeah.
Starting 2015 TVs,
And,
you can pick it up.
and terrible speakers. Fantastic picture quality, terrible
Bad
speakers.
I'm having flashbacks to CES when you walk in and there's just
So many giant TVs.
large, giant TVs. Good times.
It's huge. It's huge.
Such pretty colors.
Yes, and final news for the day that will get the rest of us super excited. LittleBigPlanet 3, the Journey Home expansion is coming in July.
It's not far away.
Has there been any DLC for
Just outfits and
little
things.
Well, that-
things?
I don't think there's been any expansion, any like gameplay, any.
The standard cuteness.
Right.
Oh, sack boy.
Speaking of, I'll be needing my disc back.
I was gonna say, I said it, and I was like, how would you know I have your game?
I know. I'm ready to play that. I am totally ready to go back and play
It's
that.
time.
I even bought a new controller yesterday.
However, I upgraded my internet, so maybe now I can share play.
Oh my
which would be
gosh.
awesome, and then things will be well.
Did you have to donate plasma for this?
No, I had to give up my cable.
Do you have a sugar daddy? Oh, you had to give up cable? Okay.
I was like, hey, I'll trade you my cable for faster internet.
Yeah.
And he was like, okay.
That was easy.
All right.
All right.
Netflix everything anyways. And
That's
now,
right,
and
right.
now
Exactly.
the HBO is in my hands. Why?
They talked us into faster internet by giving us HBO. Like, and you'll get HBO. I'm like, I don't care. Cable, like, give us. They sent us a box. I didn't even set it up for like a week because I was like, I just wanted the faster internet. Thank you. Thanks. It was $3, and I have to have your stupid TV.
Right.
Sorry,
But
that's my life.
the struggle.
All right, that is the news for the day. On to the Rachel's releases.
Ready to dance?
Hello. Okay, so new releases for the PlayStation 4. We have Archives, Gradius. I like
Wait,
just-
Arcade?
Arcade Archives
Now that I can do.
Gradius. Why can I not? I get here and I start sweating and I just don't know what happens. So, Arcade Archives Gradius. Also, the Elder Scrolls Online, Tamriel Unlimited, Hustle Kings.
Hustle Kings. That's my
That
kind of
sounds
game.
Hustle Kings, right?
What's up? I'm a hustler. Hustle Kings. We started off the show by somebody asking me to show them my being top. So that's my Hustle
your
King.
breasts.
You know my game. Yeah. You know my
Hustle
game. I'm pretty sure they were talking to me. I don't know.
Yeah, they were talking to you.
Okay.
Specifically, for
Yeah,
sure.
yeah.
We have Invokers Tournament, Lego Jurassic World, Operation Abyss, New Tokyo Legacy. For the PlayStation 3, also looks like Lego Jurassic World would be a cross-platform 3.
Yeah, yeah.
So that'll be on PlayStation 3, and Operation Abyss is also on PlayStation 3, and then for the Vita, we have Jurassic World for Legos and Operation Abyss as well. So
Operation Abyss. Like, I love listening to these names each week and going, that one, imagining what it might be. Operation Abyss, New
Right.
Tokyo Legacy.
I think Hustle Kings is my favorite this week.
Yeah? Let's guess. I'm
Google.
thinking it's a poker tournament.
I'm thinking
No, but
poker.
that Invokers Tournament sounds like poker.
Hustle King.
Hustle Kings.
I want to think
Saints
it's about
Row.
gangsters.
Yeah? Who's right?
Oh, it's pool.
Pool.
Billiards.
That's hustling.
Wow.
That's hustling to the T right there. Hustling to the T.
Well, I would not have guessed that. I would have poked. Yeah, okay. Well, there you go.
There you go. Sweet releases. Actually, it's not very many compared to most weeks. It's kind of a light.
I
Well,
know.
because it's E3.
Uh-huh.
It's the calm before the storm.
It is. Speaking of, let's dive into our E3
storm.
hopes and predictions. So for the rest of the show, we're going to take a good bit of time to talk about what we think E3 is going to bring us. We're going to talk about what we hope and probably some things that we totally do not expect to see. To begin with, though, make sure that you follow us. Hit the heart if you're watching live right now, or if you are watching this on Twitch later in archive, or if you've subscribed on iTunes. Make sure that you follow us, twitch.tv/LittleBigKast, Monday at precisely 6:30 Pacific time for us, 6:30 Mountain for us, 5:30 if you're on the Pacific side, is when the Sony presser is going to happen. We have a man on the ground. He's not going to be at the presser, but he's going to be on the ground. He'll be at the convention. So we're all going to basically do our own commentary over the E3 presser. So tune into our Twitch channel. You'll be able to watch the presser while you hear us kind of commentate on what we think. And if you like our opinions, we'll kind of intersperse what we think about the entire Sony announcements. We did that last year. It turned out really well. It was kind of fun.
And you'll get to see me overact everything.
Yeah, everything.
I think.
Oh my gosh!
I think last year it was like No Man. What was it? What was that game? No Man's Sky.
No Man's Sky.
Yep.
No Man's Sky, and we were just like, oh, what could it be? You go on forever. Like, it was just,
It never ends. No, I think LittleBigPlanet 3 was where I was like, look
Yes,
how
yes.
cute the bird is.
So
Watch them play.
So if you haven't already, hit the heart, follow us, make sure you're subscribed on iTunes, because we'll get that show as a bonus episode to get out to you, and that's going to happen coming up Monday, because E3 itself is, I believe, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday of next week, but Monday is press day.
Yep.
It's an exciting day. You're going to hear lots of things. Your whole news feed from everywhere is going to be full of what everybody is bringing to the table. We will wrap it all up for you on the Sony side and give it to you. And before that, we want to put out our own little Hustle King Shuffle tournament. How many predictions can we make and keep right? So you guys have your pages up, right? Let's take notes so we can score these.
Okay.
So we can figure it out.
So I'll break down Jeff's for you. Here's what Jeff is predicting. Jeff is predicting. Jeff. He's excited. He's going to be there for business, but he has got his own thoughts on a few of these things. He thinks we're going to see a gameplay trailer for that Gorilla game, that new Cyborg Dino RPG. Because remember, I'm trying to remember what they've done before. Gorilla Games. Their first run was. I'm trying to think of I just lost it. Somebody's going to have to give it to me.
Guerrilla
Warfare.
Killzone, right?
Yeah.
Right? So that's what it is. Killzone, The Shadows Fall. Yeah. So they have come on with this announcement that they have something new, something fresh, which is kind of strange. Right? That's opposite of my predictions.
Right.
You'll see.
I know.
But he's saying we're hoping to see a gameplay trailer from their new RPG-ish dino thing, because I think we've seen a couple of shots. We're hoping to see some gameplay for that, he says. Also a gameplay trailer for and a release date for Mass Effect 4. Have we heard anything much on that?
Not too much.
Is he hoping? Is he wishing on a
I think
dream
he's just
here?
hoping,
You think he's
because
just
we all know
Gameplay
that
trailer
It's his,
release.
he's
Mass
a fan.
Effect is
It's his jam.
It's his
It's his pre-Destiny jam.
yeah, I know,
Yeah.
right? That's his jam. Those are his exact words, actually.
Yeah, we're gonna have Half-Life 3. Yeah, no.
One day.
And then he says probably he's hoping that it happens, and it's probably late 2016. He says we're not going to get any new info about The Last Guardian. I know we rumored that in the news today, but Jeff is saying no go. He's saying it's dead and gone. It's not going to be announced. That's his vote.
Yeah.
And then fingers crossed, he's hoping Sony announces a new horror game from Del Toro and Kojima exclusively for the PS4.
It would be magical, but
I'm not holding my breath.
I don't think the world's ready.
I think he's right.
I think the world's gonna wait a little bit longer.
Yeah.
Let us get over the fact he's not doing Silent 4, just Silent Hill 4 for a little bit longer.
But that's Jeff's hope. That's Jeff's hope. He can have that hope. Chad, if you have any ideas of what you want to see at E3, we'd love to see them. We'll do those after we run through all of ours. Rachel, what are you expecting and hoping for? What's tooting your horn?
Okay, so what I'm hoping for is I'm thinking I want to see God of War. Because they're releasing a bundle, a thing. So they've kind of like, it's possible to see on the next gen now. So now we're just going to, and they've been like, there hasn't been, and that's what I think what happened.
What are we at? God of War 10?
God of War 4?
4?
3?
4, but then there was little side games.
Like for the Vita and stuff like that.
Okay.
So little fillers for the handhelds.
Got it.
Hoping for God of War 4, and they usually they pull them out of nowhere. Like no one was really expecting Mortal Kombat when they announced that, because that was their big announcement last year, was Mortal Kombat.
Yep.
So I'm hoping they end with just Kratos. I also hope for the same thing last year, but I think this maybe this time.
It's very possible.
That's what I'm hoping for.
Dear E3 gods.
Please. No, and then what I'm expecting is they just announced, FCC rumored the terabyte thing. We talked about that a couple weeks ago.
True.
So I think hard drive
So new console
is going to be
rendition version.
Is gonna be talked about.
Do you think they'll call it Slim, or do you think they'll just shove it in a
I wonder if they're going to go bigger. Maybe they're going to call it the PS Fat.
I do the PS Fat for. Yeah.
We're not going to go Slim anymore. We're going to go bigger.
That's good.
So we're going to make sure we take up all the space on your entertainment Slim.
That's good. That's good.
We want
like that.
the whole thing. So I think upgrades. I want to say Morpheus because there's been more talk about the Vive and virtual reality, but.
And I don't know.
When
we talk about that, have a whole studio dedicated to making things for Morpheus. So it's.
But I don't know if that's going to be an announcement. I think it'll just a fun thing you can do at their booth. I don't know if it'll be an announcement, but I'm hoping for God of War, and I'm hoping for. I could hope for Kingdom Hearts, but it's not. Just not.
I would hope with you. I would totally hope with you.
It's a fun thing to have.
Not even there. It's just
Kingdom Hearts would be great.
I completely agree, but it's not going to happen.
Sony, listen to us, please.
They released the trailer so many years ago, and it was just still the best thing to ever see because it wasn't a fandom trailer. It was a real trailer.
For goodness sake,
it was real, and I was like,
stressing out.
I know. I'm like, okay.
Did you play the 2.5 remix or whatever that came out?
Not the 2.5. I did play the 1.5.
The 1.5.
I didn't grab the 2.5. So.
Okay.
So yes, and probably an epic indie. Oh, No Man's Sky. I think they're gonna bring that back.
Yeah.
Maybe do some more.
At least update, and maybe even give us a release.
Bigger. Yeah. Maybe they'll be like, hey, actually, you can download and run now.
That's what I would.
Run now.
It was so smart.
Right.
It was
Entwined. Same
when
thing.
They did
same
that,
diff. Yeah. So.
There's a hope.
Yes, but hard drive. God of War.
Okay. Crossing fingers. We'll see who wins.
Right.
Let's see. I don't have anything earth-shattering because I don't feel like this is going to be an earth-shattering E3.
No.
I don't feel
Way
like.
to crush dreams, Rob.
You know what? I'm like, I'll bet $1, Bob. Like, I'm that
Way
person.
to be a realist.
I have defensive pessimism. It's like if I'm disappointed, then I'm not let down. But if I am surprised, it's like Christmas morning.
Okay.
So.
Okay.
It's realism.
So yeah, like hoping for a remastered Final Fantasy VII. I know it's not going to happen, but
it's worth hoping.
It's there. It's there. That's how I feel about.
Bring it to you.
The Kingdom Hearts.
Wow. Anything else that you're hoping for that's not going to be there?
Let's see.
What other dreams are going to get crushed?
What other dreams do I want?
Put it out there. Let's share them. Let's tell everyone.
Don't want demolished. What I want is at least 3 indie game launches.
Okay. I think that's viable.
Okay.
I want the developers up there talking about it instead of like, here's an elusive gameplay trailer. It's like I want to know the guts of the game. That's my problem.
Okay.
And let's see a bunch of stuff dealing with Morpheus and VR because they're just super into it and they know they can hook us for more money and they will I'll donate plasma. I don't care. I'll do it.
To get
I just
Morpheus.
Yeah. Or I'll try and write a grant. Like, I can totally logically make this happen.
Because aren't they like consumer versions coming out spring 2016? I think is what they said.
Yeah,
aiming for
right
that.
around a grandish.
You know what? Grants go a long ways for getting toys.
Yeah.
Toys. I had somebody try and convince me to write a grant for Apple Watches for like a team of teachers. I was like, I guess I could write something like that. I have a pretty good run with grants. Like I've had a good track record.
Okay,
and I'm with you.
Yeah, and I will also take I'll take 2 remastered ports of random games that we liked on PS3.
Just random.
Just like, oh, you liked it on PS3, well, you'll like it even more on PS4. There's going to be at least 2 ports.
I can't think of anything right away. I think Ni no Kuni would be a super fun one to port over.
I just found one that said a Final Fantasy VII PS4 port will be available after the conference.
Yeah.
So, some fan rumor.
Funny.
Yeah.
So that's funny.
Did you see the last time that they tried to tease a Final Fantasy VII remaster?
Did not.
It was bad. They did like a picture of the audience of like all these like super like everyone like press passes just like they start showing the trailer and everyone's like and then they say it's just like the PC version that they have ported. They've just ported it.
Yeah.
To PS3.
Oh. And then no one can.
And then there was
there's
like
no
the before
applause.
and the after photos. I'm like, that was just mean. This is why Square Enix is on my list.
If I was there at the conference, like I would go find Square Enix and have a little chat with them. We should send Jeff just down there and just be like, go have a chat.
And Jeff's scary to
was
them.
great,
Yeah,
and
make
then
it real.
Squeenix came along and you killed it.
Squeenix.
Squeenix.
That's that. All right, my. Well, you
I'm good.
You got some good stuff. Write them in there because I'm taking points.
All right.
I have similar to what a lot of what Rachel said. But first, I think I'm going to start off with every E3 that I've ever been to. They take whatever game has a number behind it and add another number, right? So we're going to see a GTA 6. What do we got? Gran Turismo 27, 17, something like that.
And we do know that Fallout 4 is going to be the Sony.
Yes.
It's going to be
So we'll
announced on the
see
Sony stage.
Fallout
Hello,
4.
sequelitis.
God of War. What are we at again? 4 or 5? What did you say we're on?
4 for
4
what?
maybe
For Fallout?
for God of War.
God of War Trace.
Trace. See, and eventually before. I don't know. I just think that's part of. I have issues with that in Hollywood, doing all the sequels and remastering things, and just instead of trying these new things, I'm actually like Jeff, kind of excited to see what Guerrilla Games come up with. I don't love cyborgs, I don't love dinos, but the fact that they're ready to do something new,
Right.
A cyborg dino, yes.
it's like
Yes.
if you out on the limb, and we've talked about that a lot. I love the idea that indie developers can do that. They can put something out there, and they don't have to like finance the game just by saying it's a sequel. Okay, it's paid for. So
You know, it would be cool. A Last of Us 2 would also be cool. Another Last of Us. Come on.
it's possible. It's been a while. It's been a year since they've
Naughty
remade it.
Naughty Dog's doing the trilogy. That's their thing. What else?
That is true, but
That's a possibility.
I just want something to be sacred. I just want one thing
Just leave
to
it
be
alone.
sacred. You do not get to have Sleeping Beauty and then Sleeping Beauty 2. She was asleep,
they-
she woke up, the end.
What about a Red Dead? I think a Red Dead would be sweet. What if Rockstar was like,
Let's do it
bring
again.
back the cowboys? You
That's
know,
good.
right?
Yeah.
That's
Right.
good. I could go.
I
I
could be on for that.
Red Dead. Because there's Red Dead Redemption, and what's the first one?
Red Dead
Revolver.
Revolver.
No,
right?
is it? it's another one. So it would be another.
That's what we're gonna make our own names.
We're going to make our own. They're going to be better than any studio name ever.
Yeah. No, it was Revolver.
So I don't think that'll be Grand Theft Auto 6. I think if Rockstar does anything, it'll be for Red Dead.
It's funny, every time I hear Rockstar, for some reason I think of Rocksteady and Bebop. I just see these two guys, I'm like,
Yes.
they would make a fun game. That would be awesome. So other than
They make
that,
a terrible movie.
I have the same hopes with Terabyte Drive. I think we'll see an announcement of that. Morpheus, an actual gameplay, something that they can see like on stage. We'll see a couple of people in Morpheus like doing something that's looking forward to a game, not just demo, like not just techno. I'm hoping to see a game. Other than that, I'm hoping to see a game like Entwined where they're like, hey, somebody made this and we love it and you can get it today. That's I
Right now.
love that. I thought that was a really cool way to kind of keep the buzz going and get people hyped on that.
Someone
I
mentioned
want to see a lot more of No Man's Sky. Like I want to hear a date on that. I want to see like more about this endless world.
It's magical.
It's magical.
That's
endless,
what it
like,
is.
Just feels so special.
No matter what you do, everything will. Yeah.
And then because they've announced the Uncharted 4 dates and other things, even though it's delayed, I think we'll see some more gameplay, and that's going to be like one of their big hooks to draw people through. But
I'm happy with delayed games.
yes,
Perfectly
right?
happy with delayed
Do them
games.
right. Do them right. Let's run through the chat. Did you guys see anything in the chat? The people that are looking for things.
Barenka says an LA Noire 2.
A what?
An LA Noire.
Oh.
I didn't play the first LA Noire.
Oh.
It was a few discs. It was a long game, wasn't it? No, it's Rockstar.
I didn't play. I
It's
didn't play that one.
You
Rockstar.
said
That's
the whole
real.
conversation by yourself. This is
We
why
were-
you're really
we were
good
here.
at streaming.
I'm not schizophrenic, I swear. Yes. So
Yeah.
I see LA Noire. I see some DLCs for Grand Theft Auto.
Remastered Fallout Pack, maybe Skyrim Oblivion remastered. Somebody was saying they'd like to see that remastered moved over. That'd be fun. A fun one to take over. Wouldn't take too much.
I think Bethesda.
Yes, Bethesda.
They've been pretty
Bethesda.
busy.
I think they're focused on the.
Wags wants to see Until Dawn.
Until Dawn.
That's good. That's a good one.
Possibly Just
that's
Cause
a good one.
3.
Just make it scary and horror.
I'm kind of, I don't know. I've never really get excited for E3 other than like to dream for things, but I'm always hopeful that there's that one little thing that's just like, I didn't even think of that, right?
Right.
Yeah,
That's kind of what No Man's
like-
Sky was for me last year, so
Mm-hmm.
I'd love to see more of that and get one more of those. Oh, I didn't even realize.
games.
Yeah. Yep. Excellent predictions. You can obviously follow our socials, our Facebooks, Twitters, Jams, and Patreons to tell us more about what you're hoping for and to hear more about what we're looking for. In fact, we'll probably, in our blog post, we should put up a scorecard of sorts of like what we each are hoping to see. Something that we can keep track of so people can keep us honest on our votes.
And the loser has to buy cookies next time.
Last time I won.
And did we ever buy you dinner?
Nope.
Oh, son of a...
Nothing was happening.
Hey, how about this? I have a friend who's going to throw a big party for all of us with pulled pork. In fact, I think he's smoking the pulled pork right now. Would you like that as your prize?
Maybe we can count that. Thanks, Glenn.
Your face. All right, folks, I think, unless you guys have other things, are we good to wrap up?
Destiny?
I feel good.
Destiny.
Just filling in, that's all.
Okay, good, we got it. This, my friends, has been episode 57 of the Little Big Cast, the official PlayStation podcast of the KT Data Network. As always, we'd love for you to connect us through our Facebook, our Twitter, even on LittleBigKast.com. If you're watching on Twitch, hit that follow button so you can always get the latest from the LBK crew. Don't forget, you can check out our Patreon page. We would really love you to head over to the Patreon page, see what we have to offer, and throw us some bones. We're all twitching, and we love to get donations on our Twitch channels, but as a team, there's a lot of equipment and gear that goes into this, and I think we'd love some support to kind of keep pushing and doing what we love to do. So if you got the green stuff, share the green stuff.
Yes.
Let's see, what else? If you're listening, feel free to throw up a review of some sort or something on iTunes, on Stitcher.
Stitcher, yeah.
All those other places. We are happy to get those. Helps us to get out there. And, of course, for the last time today, I'm Drew Tyler, sitting in for Jeff Hawks. You are?
Rachel Hernandez.
You can find Rachel
at Pyre Rachel with 3 instead of an E.
And I'm Robin Hazlett. You can find me at Robin Hazlett or Red Mages Unite on Twitch.
And I'm Night 20. Say goodnight.